Polo has been in the Indian car market since 2010, and over the last 4 years, the company has given the car a lot of minor tweaks. Smoked headlamps, new look alloy wheels, steering controls, and of course, the GT versions. However, what we have here with us today is a faceless model, and this can truly be called a new model as well. This is mainly because of the all-new 1.5-litre diesel engine that now powers the Polo in two versions, the normal 90 PS and of course the 105 PS GT version. This is a normal version, but yet believe me, this new engine has changed the way the car behaves. So the question remains, can this new engine alone change the fortunes for the Polo in India? Well, stay tuned. So as I said, the Polo has been getting minor tweaks over the past few years, and even in this latest avatar, the changes are very minimal. Up front, for instance, the bumper is slightly redesigned, and what catches your eyes is the lower part, the horizontal chrome line along with the new fog lamps. Look closely and you also notice the new headlamp housing. However, the overall design of the outer part of these lights remain more or less unchanged. Move to the side and you notice the new alloy wheel design for the 15-inch wheels. And finally, at the back there is a new bumper as well. However, on the whole, these small changes don't really make the new car look any different from the previous one, especially for the mass segment buyers. The color option you see here is another new addition to the lineup. Now before I tell you guys about the engine part, let me finish the interiors first. The moment you step in, you actually feel not much has changed. However, spend some time and you actually notice three main changes. The flat bottom steering actually looks and feels very nice, and the lighting behind the steering, that is for the display, is now white. Next, the central console is redesigned and gets a chrome insert, but this chrome insert is actually missing on the GT versions. Ergonomically and practically, the Polo scores very high. Space up front is very nice, but once you're at the back seats, you notice the lack of knee room, the lack of AC vents, and of course, the lack of rear armrest as well. However, overall I think as a driver's car, the Polo is very good. So as we see, there are slight changes on the outside and a few good ones on the inside. Let's talk about the biggest change here, the new diesel motor. And before I get into the details, let me explain the need for a new motor. Now the older GT TDI version had a 1.6-litre diesel engine which didn't really allow the Polo to meet small car tax norms. However, hence, in order to benefit from these norms, Volkswagen decided to downsize this 1.6-litre engine to a 1.5-litre one and is offering this new engine in two states of tune. 90 PS for this TDI model and of course 105 PS for the GT TDI model, the model that goes on sale next month. Now in terms of engines on offer, the petrol options on both the 1.2 MPI and the TSI versions remain unchanged. However, on the diesel front, Volkswagen has given the Polo an all-new 1.5-litre 4-cylinder diesel engine. Now in terms of capacity, the engine has gone up from 1.2 litres to 1.5 litres, maximum power has gone up from 75 PS to 90 PS, and the torque now stands at 230 Nm. So overall, in the way the car behaves on both open roads and city traffic has changed massively. There is oodles of torque at low end, and the way the car pulls cleanly from as low as 1200 RPM is remarkable for a hatchback of this segment. The only downside I see in the complete powertrain is a slightly heavy clutch. Volkswagen have also reworked the suspension, and this has done wonders to the way the car absorbs undulations and imperfections. The Polo was always known for its good ride, but this one is even better. However, this change has slightly affected the way this hatchback handles at high speeds. It still is a fantastic driver's car, no doubt, but it's lost its edge just a bit. On that note, even driving at high speeds on a bumpy road translates into a lot of vertical movement inside the car. However, most owners will seldom drive their cars very enthusiastically, and this is where the new Polo for them will feel mature and more comfortable. So, the new Polo looks slightly better, the interiors feel slightly more upmarket, however, is the diesel engine that's the main talking point over here. I think as a driver's car, the new Polo is still unbeatable in the segment. However, we Indians want a lot more in our car, and this is where I think problems for the Polo could start. The lack of rear seat space, the rear AC vents, the rear armrest, and the lack of rear cup holders could be a hindrance for the Indian family. That said, as an enthusiast car, as a driver's car, this car has really improved over the earlier version. And this is where the new Polo will easily keep on rolling the cash registers at Volkswagen India. On that note, I'll take your leave. Keep on following us on our social media platforms at facebook.com/Gadi and twitter.com/Gadi.